Hello and welcome to another Ask Me Anything. My name's Robyn and I'm the owner of Plan for Australia. This week's question is from Benedict. Benedict was asking me what he can expect from his real estate agent. Now, he got in contact with me because he'd chosen a property online. The estate agent had done a video walkthrough on the property, processed his application, he accepted, he paid his deposits and his first month's rent in advance, then flew into Australia and wasn't happy. So I had to do some managing with Ben. You know, he called me for some advice on what he could do in this situation. So there's a couple of things here. And, you know, I'm always very concerned about people choosing properties online, one, because of scammers, but also an estate agent who is happy to do a walkthrough with you potentially is struggling to rent out that property. So that would be a real red flag, a really big red flag if an estate agent is willing to do that, if they're not that busy that they're able to do a video walkthrough for you. Be that as it may, the property that he had chosen backed up onto a shopping center. And when he looked at it on Google Maps, he thought, okay, well, it's just the car park. There's a fair amount of distance. When he arrived at the property, the back fencing was all broken. So people had actually kicked in the back fencing from the car park. So it wasn't secure. There was also mold in the bathroom that he hadn't seen on the video. And there was a real bad odor, like cats or something had been in the house. So anyway, I gave him some advice, but it did make me think that this week's AMA, I just wanted to explain what you can expect from the estate agent. At open for inspections, they're not necessarily the property manager or the person making the decision about your application. So work that out first. That's an important question to ask if you're doing your own inspections. Are you the property manager? Another client that we actually had, and we had to give them some advice, they had arrived. They were only collecting the keys 2 days after their arrival, but they went onto the grounds of the property to go and have a look, and then contacted the estate agent to say there was rubbish lying in the garden and they wanted it removed. Well, you're actually trespassing. So you can't be going onto the property if you don't have the keys yet or your lease hasn't started. So just be careful of that. They contacted us and said, oh, the estate agent isn't responding and not acknowledging his email. Well, in fact, that's probably a good thing that they weren't, because he was actually trespassing and shouldn't have been on the property either. So know your rights, know what you are allowed to do and not allowed to do. And the final point I wanted to make on this is around the condition report. So a condition report is a report that the estate agent will do as an entry report before you arrive at the property. Before your lease starts, the estate agent will go through and do a condition report. You then go through and do a condition report, checking everything the estate agent has noticed, any defects that are noted on the condition report. And that is then held on file until you leave the property to check if there's any new damage. Okay. When you're doing an open for inspection, you've only got 15 minutes to do that open for inspection. So you can't check every tap, every window, but the condition report is there to help and support you. If there is, however, something that needs to be repaired, don't think to yourself, oh, I've put it on the condition report. The condition report is there as a check when you leave. It's not there to note new damage that you might want repaired. So please put that in an email to the estate agent. I hope that's been helpful to you. I know that some of you are still early on your journey. Do subscribe to my newsletters. We've got some exciting things coming up, some exciting events that'll have limited numbers, but do subscribe to the newsletter. Let's keep in touch. And if you have a question for me, please don't hesitate to get in contact. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.